Ave Satanis, Ave Lucifera, Ave Lord Belial, Ave Lord Leviathan, Ave Beautiful Queen Lilith, the true mother of all demons, and the true queen of the night. Ave Lord Beelzebub, Ave King Paimon, Ave the great scribe of hell, Lucifudge Raphael, Ave Lord Metaphisto, Ave Lord Mephistopheles, Ave Lord Orobas, Ave Queen Princess Dagon, Ave Lord Zagan, Ave Lord Orobas, Ave Lord Abaddon, Ave Lord Florius. I already said King Pazuzu, I think. Ave Lord Bune. And if I didn't say King Pazuzu, I'm going to say it now. Ave King Pazuzu. Ave Lord Vereen. Ave Lord Volok. Ave King Amaimon. Ave King Lord Amon. Ave Lord Amaimon. Or King Amaimon, sorry. Ave King Asmodee. Ave King Asmodeus, my great patron demon. I hope everybody's doing okay and having a good. I hope everybody had a good day or good night, whatever time you watch this video, or if you watch it. If you do, great. If you don't, well, that's your choice too. Obviously, right? Well, that being said, I've been noticing. Actually, I noticed it for a while. A long while. Now I'm going to speak on it. And I really don't care if some people like it or don't like it. That's entirely up to them. If they watch the video and like it, great. If they don't watch the video, if they watch the video and don't like it, that's great too. It's entirely up to you. Because everybody has their freedom of choice. Everybody has their freedom of opinion. Everybody has a mouth that can speak. Well, most everybody that's lucky enough to. You know, it's not like we live over in a third world country. It's not like we live in Syria. It's not like we live in Iran. It's not like we live in any country that, you know, if you say, or, you know, it's not like we live in communist China. It's not like we live in North Korea, you know, where you open your mouth and say the wrong thing and you're in a slave labor camp for the rest of your life. Or, worse yet, you get your head chopped off, or, you know, or you're, you know, in prison for the rest of your life for speaking your mind. We're lucky enough to be in a society that we are able to speak our mind. And I think if it wasn't for Father Satan, King Lucifer, Lord Belial, Great Lord Leviathan, Great Beautiful Queen Lilith, Queen Tiamat, Lord Beelzebub, King Pazuzu, Lord Abaddon, all of the great and wonderful and powerful demonic entities that there are, I do believe that if it was not for them, we probably wouldn't even be here. And that's a fact. I might not be making this video. Well, I know for a fact, actually, to be honest with you, that if it wasn't for the demonic, I wouldn't, and Father Satan, King Lucifer, and Beautiful Queen Lilith, and all of them, I wouldn't be making this video. I know that for a fact. Now, in saying that, I will say this. If it wasn't for any of them, I wouldn't be doing this video like I just repeated. You know, I just said a few seconds back. But I do know this. And I've always known this, no matter what I was doing in my life. Okay? When I come across a true brother, and I mean true, not 50-50, not 70-30, not 80-20, not 90-10, I mean 666% true brother, or true sister in Satanism, a true satanic brother and sister, a true satanic and demonic sister and brother, a true satanic and demonic brother and sister, a true satanic and demonic believers that that I know personally are pure when it comes to their demonic beliefs. Whether it's traditional Satanists, spiritual Satanists, theistic Satanists, anti-cosmic Satanists, demonolatry, or necromancy. You know, if they are true and sincere on their path with Father Satan and the demonic, and yes, I said Father Satan, some people don't like that. Some people don't like when you say Father Satan or Father Lucifer. Well, boo fucking who for you. I really don't care. I say the truth. Father Satan is my spiritual father. Queen, and so is King Lucifer. Asmodeus is my unholy great King Asmodeus is my unholy demonic guide. And I've had him on my side, my shoulder, and on my side for many, 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 many years. And I go to Father Satan with everything. Not with everything. If I can deal, if I'm making a decision about something that's going to directly affect my life, I go to Father Satan about it. And if I have something serious going on with one of my brothers or one of my sisters, something very serious, like say a health issue, that needs intervention from the demonic, that needs intervention from Father Satan, you know, King Lucifer, Lord, Great Healing Demon, Lord Vereen, any of them, if I honestly know that a brother or a sister truly needs demonic intervention from, needs people, like their true brothers and sisters, to go before Father Satan, or go before King Lucifer, Lord Belial, Lord Leviathan, you know, beautiful Queen Lilith, great Lord Vereen, great healing demon. I do it. And I do it with pride and the utmost respect. And you know what? I'll continue to do it until the day I die and I can't do it no more. But then I'll be with Father Satan, so it doesn't matter anyway. Then hopefully I'll be able to, hopefully then, when I die, hopefully I'll turn into a demon. And I can guarantee you, I will say this much, if that is the case, when I do croak, and if I do turn into a demon, the true brothers and sisters that I know are true, I'll help them out. But this is the way it works. A lot of people think if they get the smallest little problem in their life, okay, I mean like the minutest little thing, like, oh, what color hair should I have this weekend when I go out to the bars or to the clubs? Maybe I should ask Father Satan. Do you honestly believe and think that Lord Satan gives a rat's ass about the color of your hair? No, sorry, I hate to burst your proverbial bubble, but he doesn't. Nor does any of the demonic care what color hair you have, or if you have hair at all. Like, I shave my head for a reason. I shave my head because in the summertime, it's too hot here in Ontario, in southern Ontario. So that's the reason why I started shaving my head many years ago. Like back in 2002, maybe? 2000, yeah, I think it was 2002. I started shaving. My hair was down here. I had long hair. And I shaved it off. Now, that had no effect on my satanic belief, my relationship with the demonic. Zero. Because Father Satan wants to see if you're pure. And the demonic want to see if you're pure. They want to know if you're pure in heart and you're not just bullshitting like a lot of people are. Because I can guarantee you right now, there's a lot of people on this path, or they claim to be on this path. Okay, they use the term Satanist like they use the term Satanist like people use the term hamburger at McDonald's or Big Mac at McDonald's. Do you honestly think that Father Satan and the demonic like that? I'm willing to bet they don't. I could be 100% wrong too. But you don't go throwing Father Satan's name or the demonic's name around like they're around like they're eggs, around like they're burgers at like they're Big Macs at McDonald's. That's not the way. No, you don't do that. That's just wrong. That is pure hypocrisy. What that belongs, you know where people like that belong? And people like that are? They are on the right-hand path. They're called Zions. So anybody like that, that's where they belong. Because I can tell you right now, there is no fluffy clouds. There is no fluffy clouds. There is no bunch of Skittles at the end of the rainbow. There is no little cute pussycats and puppy dogs in Satanism. Sorry, in true Satanism. True sadistic 666% Satanism. When you go before Satan and the demonic, they'll answer you if, and only if, you go before him with a pure and clean heart. You go before him with the utmost respect. And I'm not joking, I'm dead serious. And you go before him being deadly serious about what you want to do and what you're saying. About your goal that you want to achieve. You make offerings to Father Satan and the demonic, you know, be it incense, blood, because I have no problem bleeding for Father Satan or any of the demonic. You know, I done a blood ritual 2 nights ago. Here's the scar from it. There's a scar from it, where I done a blood ritual 2 nights ago. And I got plans on doing another one within the next another blood ritual within the next couple days. Or that's the plan anyway. But in saying that, when you do rituals and that to Father Satan, you have to give offerings. Okay? You have to give offerings to the demonic. Well, yeah, you do really. Incense, you got to use incense, obviously. To whichever, you know, you have to use incense. It's only bullshit if you don't. And the demonic and Father Satan know it. You have to, sometimes, if you're doing a blood ritual, use blood. Real blood. Your life's essence. Or you can use your hair, the DNA from your hair, fingernail clippings, what have you. Just as long as your DNA is there. But I can guarantee you one thing. Blood is very powerful when it comes to the demonic and Father Satan. When you're doing a satanic or demonic ritual. It is very powerful. It draws many demonic entities from all over the spectrum. Lord Behelbegor is famous. He's great for it. And so are many other demons, and so is Father Satan. Beautiful Queen Lilith, all of them. And yes, you can use bodily fluids, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. Beautiful Queen Lilith loves that. And so does Queen Astaroth. And I'm sure Queen Tiamat does it. Queen Tiamat does as well. And with that being said, you have to do a lot of studying. A lot of people don't do this. See, this is what gets me. This is what pisses me off. And it really does piss me off. You know, a lot of people don't do a lot of studying. Or they don't even do any. You know, they just say they're a Satanist and that's it. They think that everything's great. They think that they'll get up tomorrow morning. Okay, if they say tonight, okay, I'm a Satanist now. And if they read the satanic parts of the Satanic Bible, they say, oh, I'm a Satanist now, so everything's cool. It's not the way it works. It's not the way it works at all. First of all, you got to do a dedication ritual. Number one. No, number one, you got to do a renunciation of all your past belief systems. Be it no matter if they're Zion, Muslim, Buddha, Hindu, Mormon, Baptist, Presbyterian, Pentecostal, United, Anglican, Catholic, Jesus only, Church of God, doesn't make no difference. you have to do a renunciation of, and to get that garbage out of your life and out of your mind completely, so that it doesn't interfere at all with your satanic path and your satanic beliefs. And in saying that, I will say this: you have to do a renunciation ritual to get rid of all that garbage out of your mind. Because you might think it's not in your mind, but if you don't do a renunciation ritual and truly mean it, when you're saying certain words, truly mean it, it's still in the back of your mind, hid away somewhere in your subconscious. And eventually it will rear its head, its ugly head. I can guarantee you that right now. You have to do a renunciation, okay? You have to do a dedication ritual to dedicate yourself to Father Satan and King Lucifer and Queen Lilith. And then, after about a year or so, after being 9 months, a year, maybe even longer, depending on the person, after studying a lot on every demonic entity you can find, on everything to do with Satanism, everything to do with Thestic Satanism, spiritual Satanism, demonolatry, necromancy, Thestic Satanism, you have to study and learn. You have to be like a sponge. Learn as much as you humanly possibly can, and ask Father Satan for help. Ask him if he can, or ask King Lucifer for some knowledge and wisdom, or ask whichever demonic entity you feel drawn to. Ask them if they can lead you in the right direction to learn, because believe you me, it is a learning process, and you'll never live long enough to learn it all. I don't care who you are, and I don't care how old you are. I know I never will. And I've been on this path. Actually, I was on this path from the 7th of this month, which is November, with 33 years on this path. I've been on this path 33 years. That's a long time. That's long before the internet. Long before there was social media. Long before there was any of that. Believe you me. But you know what? I learned a lot back then, and I've had a lot of things happen from that Father Satan did, and King Lucifer, and all the other demonics, all the other ancient gods, that if I told you, you probably wouldn't even believe me. You think I was just making it up and blowing smoke out my ass. But I'm sorry, I don't. When I do a video, I tell the truth. And if I'm not sure about something, I will ask somebody. I will ask one of my sisters or one of my brothers. I have no problem with that. None. I got pride. I got lots of pride. And I'm glad I do. But also in saying that, I have no shame in asking King Lucifer or Father Satan for anything. And I mean nothing. I have no shame in it whatsoever. And nor I should. If you're not sure about something, and if you're not positive, like really positive about something, ask a brother or sister. They'll help you. If they're true, and I'm not joking, I'm being serious. If they're true, if they don't know, they will either lead you to the right person, or they will lead you to the right place, the right area to find whatever you're looking for. That I know for a fact. But if they're not true, they'll probably feed you bullshit, or they'll tell you, oh, you don't need to worry about that. Yeah, you do. You need to. It's not a joke. And it's not just a phase. I can promise you right now, Satanism isn't a phase. Satanism isn't a joke. Father Satan is no joke, and I'm dead serious. None of the demonic are jokes. You might think that it's all fun and games and, you know, this and that, and I'm bad now because I call myself a Satanist and all this. How many rituals do you do a week? Like, honestly, how many rituals do you do? Search your heart. How many rituals do you do a week? How many rituals do you do a little ritual every night? Do you thank Father Satan and talk to Father Satan or King Lucifer or King Asmodeus, in my case, or beautiful Queen Lilith when you get up in the morning? No matter how miserable of a mood you're in, because believe you me, I have them too, because we're only humans. Do you talk to them during the day? Whether you're at work or not? Because you should. If you don't, I know I do. Now, I don't get answers all the time, but I still have the line of communication open, which is the most important thing. And I know when Father Satan answers me. I know when King Lucifer answers me. I know when Great King Asmodeus answers me. And I'm going to get back to that about part of the reason why I kept my head shaved. Part of it was because it was hot, and the other part was because I wanted to get King Asmodeus, my patron demon, I wanted to get his sigil tattooed on the back of my head. And that's where it's to. And I got King Asmodeus's on my hand. Got King Lucifer's here. I got tats everywhere. I'll just say that. Demonic and satanic tats. And I always will, and I'm not done getting them yet. Far from it. And with that, I'm hoping this was a little educational for somebody. I'm hoping anyway. And I can tell you right now, you will have to study it if you're being true to your beliefs, and you want to be true to your beliefs, and you want to become a true Satanist. You have to do renunciation after about 9 months or a year, depending on the person. You have to do dedication rituals. You obviously have to make blood pacts. Eventually down the road, you can't keep going and saying, no, I'll do it next week, or no, I'll do it tomorrow, or whatever. No, that's bullshit. And Father Satan knows it's bullshit. And the demonic knows it's bullshit. Because they know what you're thinking, and what I'm thinking, and what everybody else is thinking, even before we think it. They know it. So don't think for a second that they don't. Because they do. They know our moods before we even know them. Which I think is great, personally. And with that, I'm going to let everybody go. Hope everybody had a great night, or are having a great night. And I'll talk to everybody next. Ave Satanis. Ave Lucifera. Ave Lord Belial. Ave Lord Leviathan. Ave Lord Vereen. Ave Great King Asmodeus. Ave Lord Behelbegor. Ave Beautiful Queen Lilith, the true Queen of the Night and the true Mother of all demons. Ave King Asmodee. Ave Queen Tiamat. Ave King Abaddon. Ave King Paimon. Ave the Great Scribe of Hell, Lucy Fudge Raphael. And I'll talk to you next, guys. Hail Satan.